Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 5 of Canadian Gig Delivery, and I'm your driver, Jamie. So, this week's topic is going to be really quick. We're going to talk about scheduling. So, first off, on Uber Eats, there is no scheduling. You can log in and work on Uber Eats anytime you want. As long as you have a valid account, all you have to do is open it up, hit go, and you can drive. There's pluses and minuses to this. Uber Eats does not control how many drivers are on at a time. So there could be far more drivers than there is demand for deliveries, which is going to make it hard for you to make money. Conversely, like I said, you can log in and drive anytime you want. So if you know when the busy times in your market are and you can work those accordingly, then scheduling isn't really an issue for you. As a full-time driver, again, I log in every morning at 8 a.m. I log out at 4 p.m. when I'm done. It's never been an issue. On Doordash, it's a little bit different. And most of the time, if you go into your Doordash app and click on the schedule button, you're going to see something that looks like this. No shifts available. Now, there is a way to schedule yourself for any shift you want on Doordash. The trick is you have to schedule it 6 days in advance. So if you want to work on a Friday, you need to schedule it the Saturday before. Now, in my market of London, Ontario, I don't know if this is across the board in all of Canada, if it's in Ontario, if it varies by individual city. But in my market, you can check in the scheduling app at 5 p.m. Go in at 5 p.m. on any given day, and you will be able to schedule pretty much any shift you want 6 days from now. So again, if for example, today's a Wednesday, if you go in and hit schedule at 5 p.m., you'll be able to schedule a shift for the following Tuesday, but it'll be wide open. You'll be able to schedule whatever you want. So it's a little tricky. I personally set an alarm on my phone to remind me to do it, and I've been doing it for 6 months, and I still forget sometimes. But yeah, that's how you do it. It's a little complicated, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be able to get any shift you want. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some clips from this week, and we'll see you on the other side. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 1st, and it is damn cold. Take a look at this. Yeah, minus 20 degrees with the wind chill. So we're just going to try and keep warm today for the most part, and hopefully do a lot of deliveries. Let's get it started. Hey, so here's the wrap up for the day. It was not a good day. Nothing really interesting happened today, so there's not really any clips. I did forget to mention this morning that today is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. So a shout out to my daughter, who is a 2-sport athlete. She is a wrestler and a rugby player. As for the numbers, we only made $19.83 per hour today. We only completed 15 deliveries, and we only made 98 cents a kilometer. Not good. Good morning. It is Thursday, February 2nd, and today is Groundhog Day. We haven't got our forecast from Wyerton Willie yet, but we should have it soon. Good morning. It is Thursday, February 2nd, and today is Groundhog Day. We haven't got our forecast from Wyerton Willie yet, but we should have it soon. It's a little cold this morning. It says with the wind chill it's minus 13, but it's not really windy, so it's not too bad. Alright, so let's get things started and see where we end up today. Hey guys, have you ever just had one of those days where it doesn't seem any choice you make is right? Halfway through the day now, it's just turned 12 o'clock, and the numbers are okay, we're kind of where we need to be. But it just seems to be a lot harder today than it needs to be. One of those, no matter what choice you make, it's the wrong choice. you try and avoid traffic by taking a shortcut, and then it ends up taking you longer, stuff like that. We'll keep plugging away, see what the rest of the day brings. Hey guys, here's the wrap up for February 2nd, Groundhog Day. No, we won't do that again. But Wiarton Willie did say that spring is right around the corner, so that's good. The numbers for today were $25.12 per hour with 23 deliveries and $1.31 per kilometer. So, like I said earlier, the numbers were good today, but it was just one of those days that seemed to be a lot harder than it needed to be. Things did not go smoothly. Good morning. It is Friday, February 3rd. And as you can see, the weather is horrible again today. It is cold, it is snowing, we're supposed to get about 10 to 15 centimeters, and it is not supposed to get warmer than minus 23 with the wind chill. So yeah, it's going to be a rough day. Roads are horrible, they haven't been plowed yet. We're already starting late, and let's see what we can get done. Today is Carrot Cake Day, which is one of my favorite kinds of cake, so maybe we'll stop and get one of those later. Hey gang, so here is the wrap up from Friday. I'm actually shooting this Saturday morning. Yesterday was a very stressful day. The road conditions never got any better. It continued to snow quite heavy all day, and the driving conditions just made it so stressful that I needed time to relax and decompress before I could shoot this. It was a good day. We ended up making $33.94 an hour, completing 23 deliveries, and made $2.07 a kilometer. So, fantastic day, but very stressful. I honestly don't know if I would drive in conditions like that again, no matter what the pay was. I don't know if it was worth it. Alright, so it is Saturday, February 4th. It's another very cold morning here in London. As you can see here, with the wind chill, it's still minus 20 degrees. However, the snow seems to have stopped. There's a chance of more snow this afternoon, but nothing like what we got yesterday. Today is National Homemade Soup Day. I love making soup, so I think tonight I'll make some of my red bean stew. So as you can see here, I made a boo-boo. Even though I have an alarm set to remind me to schedule my shifts each day, for some reason I forgot to schedule a shift for today. So I have no scheduled dashes on Doordash. So we're gonna leave the app on, hope we can jump on in a Dash Now situation, and we'll probably mostly be doing Uber Eats today. Hey, so there's still quite a bit of ice built up on my car from yesterday, and it is far too thick to just get off with an ice scraper. In some spots it's up to an inch thick. There's a buildup of ice under my wiper blades, which is making them pretty much useless. So we're going to take a little cheat here, and we're going to get the car washed to blast that ice off, hopefully. Hey, so good news on the Doordash front. Was able to start a Dash Now, and it was able to let me go all the way till 4 o'clock. So basically we only missed the first 30 minutes of what we would normally do. I have it on pause right now because I have an Uber Eats order, but the fact that I was able to get on, and not just for 30, 45 minutes at a time, is fantastic. So let's see how that works out today. All right, so this is a little pet peeve of mine. As you can see from this picture, there are 4 cars parked in the area that is designated for delivery drivers. I guarantee you none of those cars are delivery drivers. They were there when I got here. I went in, waited for the order, came back out, put the order in my car, then waited for traffic to clear to take this picture, and none of those cars moved. No one came to them, no one went away from them. They're people that don't want to pay for parking, so they're parking in the delivery spots. It's really frustrating. Please do not park in a delivery parking spot if you're not a delivery driver. Those are for us. We need those spots. So, yeah, please don't do that. Thanks. Hey gang, so here is the wrap up for Saturday. Not quite as good as yesterday, but I will take the far less stress that I had today over driving yesterday. The numbers were $28.95 per hour on 26 deliveries and made $1.54 per kilometer. That's a pretty good day. Good morning. It is Sunday, February 5th, and today is Chocolate Fondue Day. I don't make this stuff up. It literally just said that on the calendar. It is quite beautiful today compared to the weather we've had recently. It's supposed to go up to 3 or 4 degrees. There's actually a chance of rain today. All right, so let's get it started. Hey, so interesting morning. It started out pretty good, and then my brakes failed. I have no brakes left in my car. I knew they were getting bad, and I actually have an appointment to get them replaced on Tuesday. So you may notice slightly different background. It's because I'm using my daughter's car for the rest of the day. So kind of lost an hour because of that, but let's get back to it and see if we can make it up. Hey guys, so that was a crazy day. Between the brakes failing in my car, having to come home and get my daughter's car, and then having to come home an hour early because she needed her car back, we ended up only working for 7 hours today. But even still, it was still a pretty good day. Ended up making $21.38 per hour. We completed 16 deliveries, and we made $1.32 per kilometer. So I'm not going to complain. That's a pretty good day, especially considering all the challenges. So next week's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to have daily segments. It's just going to have one segment for the overnight shift that I'm doing next week. I'm going to work 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. just to see what the difference is, so I can compare what I do to what some other drivers do. If you enjoyed riding along with me this week, I would hope that you would like, share, and subscribe to this video. And until next week, keep your kilometers low and your dollars high.